What's up, GPG? I'm gonna talk about today, what kind of gas mileage do you think my Dart gets, even pushing it? Let's talk about that. Alrighty guys, so as most of you guys know, I have a 2016 Dodge Dart SE. It's got a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder in this car. And the gas mileage in it is pretty decent for how I drive it. So when I'm pushing it, it doesn't do that bad. I can be wide open throttle and still get about 26 miles to the gallon. And I actually just took my first road trip in this car. So the first road trip that I ever took in this car was to Anderson, South Carolina, just where my girlfriend lives. And so I drove down there to see her. And on the highway mileage in this car, with a cold air intake, nothing really else done to it, it gets 37 miles to the gallon on the highway, which is really great for this car. Now, I don't know how that's gonna be when I put an exhaust on it. That's something I'm not really worried about. I'm not really worried about getting bad gas mileage because it's not really possible to with this car. With the gas mileage that I already get with it, which is about 26, pushing it on the highway, you know, that's dropping gears, revving out all the way to like 7,000, no problem at all. It does wonderful with all of that. Even with being a stick shift car, they say automatics get better gas mileage, especially me on the highway. I drive a lot. I've said this in the past videos, but I drive on the highway every single day, and it can take me anywhere from 15 to an hour long to get to work, which is crazy when you think about it, to drive to a place where I work at. But getting there, I actually get pretty good gas mileage. I get about 30 to 32 miles to the gallon when I'm on my way to work. And that's not bad considering the fact that it's, you know, it's just a 4-cylinder and it's got an intake on it, which they say intakes are supposed to get you better gas mileage and stuff like that. I don't know how that works. I've never really experienced that much greater in gas mileage from an exhaust, but that's something to be, you know, left up to everybody else. But like I said, once I do get an exhaust on this, which I do plan on doing, you guys heard that in the last video I just did about my Dart and about its 1 year, which I've put, let's see how many miles I have on this car right now. I have, drum roll, 23,418 miles on this car. So I put about 20,000 miles on it in 1 year, which is really a long time for that many miles. And I'm actually really, it's not that bad. So the average most people drive is about 15 to 20. I think even Calvin drives even longer than that, which is really not great. As you guys can tell, this car is extremely dark at night, and with these lights on, it does not help out at all. So while I'm filming this video, I literally cannot see a thing outside this car. So if I roll down the windows, it's so nice, but if I roll them up, I can't see anything, especially out the back. It's so crazy. But there's a nice tunnel up here. It's really great for revs. So I don't know if I should do it or not, but maybe you might get some bonus footage of some revving underneath the tunnel of my Dart. Maybe. Let's see. So I want to talk to you other Dart owners out there. What kind of gas mileage do you all get in your car? And what other mods do you have? Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. My link is in the description below. It's GPG_Kevin. If you have any mods done to your car, I'm looking for wheels for this car. If you've got any specs on them, anything like that, any information that's usable for these cars. I want to switch out this shifter. If you guys got any information on that, make sure you hit me up on my Instagram, DM me on there. I will respond to you. I love hearing from you guys. I love seeing other Dart builds. So if you have a Dart and you are building it and you have other knowledge about it, please let me know, especially if you've got wheel specs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out, GPG. A little rev for the boys. Forgot to shift, officer. My bad. Clutch slipped, officer. My bad.